If your habits and your ways of doing things aren't serving you, you've got to change your habits. I know you've worked a certain way your whole life, and this is what you're used to doing, and this is how, you want to keep doing things, because we are creatures of habit. I get it. And so I'm catching things in myself, and when I do, I'm like, I have to pass this on, because some people may not be aware that they're doing it. So what are you doing right now that's stopping you from progressing, that's stopping you from moving forward in your goals, because it's a little difficult? So I'm writing my book called You Are Worthy, based on my course, and it's great. I got 16 chapters, but then there's this front matter I have to write, and this copyright stuff, and somebody sent me a template to help me do it, be able to do it easier, but the template was all jumbled up, and I was like, I'm gonna mess it up if I try to insert my stuff. And the PDF looks great, but the Word document is all over and I get this block. And my old way of being, my old habits had me, whenever something looked confusing or looked hard or was going to take a while, I would stop and I would make an excuse. I'm going to do something else right now. I can get back to that later. I'll wait till I have a bigger block of time so I can complete that, so I can get that done. But no, get started on it. Get started on the hard things. If you keep putting off the hard things every day until you have more time, until it makes more sense, until it's easier, and it's easy to justify, well, I have all this other work to do, which is true. I've got a stack of papers to go through and bills to sort and pay, and yes, I have stuff I could be doing, so it's not like I'm going to be wasting my time. But when you get in the habit of putting off the hard things, putting off the difficult things, stopping making excuses, that's going to continue on, and every time you do that, that's going to keep you further away from your goals. Going through that pile of bills right now isn't going to get my book finished. Right? So you too, you have dreams and goals and desires. And how easy is it to go, well, this part of my whatever in my journey, in my dream is difficult right now. I don't have the patience. I don't have the mental wherewithal. I don't have the whatever. So, I have to do laundry and I have to do dishes. And that may be very true. But each time you stop working on your dream because you're telling yourself, this is too hard, this is too difficult, I gotta get some help, I gotta wait. You are programming yourself to take the easy way out. Even if you're being productive, even if you're about to do something that needs to be done, taking the easy way out is going to become a set mode for you. And that's what we need to shake up and we need to break up, so that we aren't stopping ourselves from going after our dreams and goals, but they're coming to us quicker. It doesn't have to take 2 years to write a book, even though some of mine have taken 8. But it doesn't have to, right? It could take a few months. For some people, it could take a few weeks. For some of you, you have messages inside you. You've got stuff you've wanted to say. You've mastered certain skills where you could just pick 25 topics and write down, there's 25 topics on this that I would love to write about. And within those 25 topics, here's the 3 key points that I would want people to learn, to get across. Maybe you're a makeup artist and you think there's 25 things people need to know about. Maybe it's foundation, then it's eyebrows, maybe it's lip liner, maybe it's, doing the base of your face, whatever it is. You can come up with 25 points that you would want to teach people about makeup. And within those 25 points, there's probably 3 things you need people to know. How are you going to get the best foundation to go on? Maybe the 3 points within that point is you got to have people wash their face first. You have to have them exfoliate. And then the third thing you want to tell them about is using a primer. That's to set the stage before you even put the foundation on. So if you have a book in you, or a course in you, if you can just think of 25 things on the topic that you already know, and maybe 3 things within that, you've now got 75 things you're teaching on, and all you would have to do is record yourself. Open up your app on your phone, voice record yourself talking about all those things and transcribe them. Type them up. My point is, you guys have so much inside you, so much you've done, so many gifts you can put out in the world. But if you're trying to do it the hard way and slug away at the beginning, just randomly writing or whatever, you're not making it easy on yourself. And when you get to the point where you're like, oh, this is hard, I don't understand it, maybe you get to the point of formatting your book. Maybe you don't have it in your budget to pay someone to format it for you, and you have to learn. You can't stop and put it away and go, I don't know, you're gonna have to watch a bunch of YouTube videos. You're gonna have to read a bunch of articles. You're gonna have to go on Kindle Direct Publishing or Ingram Sparks and see, how do I do this? And you keep trying until you do it. But the moment you give up because it's too hard, you're reprogramming your brain, or you're continuing to keep the programming you've already had that you don't want, to stop yourself whenever something gets hard. You make it a habit of quitting. I know people, I work with certain people, I coach certain people, that the moment something gets hard, they quit. Well, you're never gonna reach your goals, and you're not even gonna love and respect yourself if you bail every time something gets difficult. God's put more inside you than that. That's not who you are. You are a champion. You are chosen. You are worthy. You are an overcomer. You are victorious. So we have to stop acting in a way that doesn't align with who God made us to be. We have to stop identifying as this person that can't do something and start identifying with, God says, with Him all things are possible. So they are possible. The only thing stopping you is this conversation between your 2 ears that you're having with yourself about all the reasons you can't. What if you changed the conversation you had with yourself and you started coming up with all the reasons you can do it? What would that do for your life? How would that change your life if you started to have conversations with yourself about all the reasons you could do it? Gosh, you know what? Other people have written books before that didn't go to college. Yeah, other people have done this and this that didn't train for it, that didn't have education. Other people have become famous actors without taking acting classes. Whatever your excuse is for not doing something, you find role models who have done it, who have done the things. There's just look at the Special Olympics and things like that. There's people that don't have legs that are running races faster than I could and they have prosthetic limbs. There's really no excuse these days not to do something because of your ability or talent or whatever, because you can always find examples of people who are doing it and being successful at it. So the message today is, don't stop when you hit a roadblock. Don't stop when something gets hard. Give yourself the credit that you can figure it out, that you can do it. There's all the resources online that you need to learn examples, to see templates, to see articles, to watch how-to videos, and you can make it happen. So guys, this was a little public service announcement to let you know. Now I'm going to get back and figure out these pesky templates, and I'm gonna figure it out. And I'm not going to stop myself just because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going to figure out what to do, and I'm going to keep going, and I'm going to press on, and then maybe I'll open up my bills. Have a good day. Hey there, it is Katherine Norland. I hope you enjoyed that video. And if you did, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. And if you guys think that this video would bless somebody else or if they need to hear it, please hit the share button. And there's a little bell button too where you can be notified whenever I have a video that comes out so you don't miss a thing.